Vicky, is Trump's smartphone and electronics olive branch a significant trade war retreat? Was this driven by the possible higher prices that American consumers would be having to fork out?
Well, one would think so. One doesn't know exactly the discussions that may be happening between President Trump and all those big firms like Apple and others, which would have seen prices for their products go up very significantly. So there has been pressure from business all along that saying quite clearly to President Trump that tariffs are a problem. They would increase their cost of production. The idea of moving everything back to the US and being able to produce anything as cheaply as happens elsewhere is just for the birds. And that has so far, or had so far, a very little impact on the Trump announcements. But I think perhaps the realization of what it would mean for some of those firms and for the consumer must have sunk in. And yes, you could see that as a bit of a retreat. Yes, there'd be these other levies that I mentioned earlier that President Trump has already hinted on electronics, but those levies are likely to be a lot less than what would otherwise have been the case. So yes, I think there is a bit of a retreat.